What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Mike Williams going live in just a few minutes. Got my laptop up here today. It's easier than using that phone. Let's see. Get into the group real quick. Take off my volume. Those who watch me live now, watching the recording, I hope you had a wonderful day. We're going to go over some good stuff today. Be right up here while people are waiting. I started my business. Alright, what do I do now? Alright, fantastic. Hope you guys can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. That'd be perfect. Alright, cool deal. I'm gonna have to close down these windows. I got everybody and their mama messaging me about the different things. I'm just gonna test the volume real quick. About the different things. Perfect. I love it. Alright, so the volume's good. When you guys start to chime in, that'd be wonderful. We're a little bit ahead of time as we usually are. I'm gonna have to work on getting a darker thing, right? Because it's kind of light, and my black one, the ink ran out. So I'm gonna work on another one. So those who are here for the first time, of course, I'm Mike Williams, developing people to their best potential through branding, marketing, automation, and personal growth. I'm a huge believer in internet marketing. I'm an even bigger believer in network marketing, and the combination of the two can work really, really well when you put your mind to it. A lot of people get a lot of negative results. And I think ultimately they get negative results because they don't understand the meaning of value, okay? When you're in this industry and you want to be an attraction marketer, right? You want to be this lead generating, build a business on autopilot type of person. I want you to understand that it's going to start with value, okay? If you're watching me now, let me know you're watching me. Give me some likes, comment below where you're watching me from. That'd be awesome. Value. It starts with value. And tonight we're going to talk about a couple of pieces that's going to kind of help you organize yourself so that you can start giving that value. Okay. And as the days go by, we're going to get into more in-depth trainings on value and your perspective and your mission. So many different things. Because a lot of people get into internet business and they think that they don't have to operate like a business, right? You start a business, whether it's a network marketing business, an online business, a home-based business. The word business is being used. So therefore, you have to operate your business as such, okay? So there's things that you have to do, preparation that takes place. And unfortunately, there's a lot of advertisements on the internet that, number one, make it look easy. Number two, that, show large claims, because there are people that make a lot of money and they show those large claims. And the first thing people think is get rich quick, right? The first thing they think is scam or a hustle, right? And these are the things that they think, as opposed to thinking, I could sell digital products as a business owner. If I was to create my own trainings, this is how I would sell them to other businesses, right? To people who want to learn a particular topic, right? So we have to start approaching our businesses as such. So we got to set that foundation. We got to lay the foundation for, what's to come. And we're going to talk about those three things tonight. If you're here, you're watching me, you're locking and loading, give me some likes, give me some share. Well, you already share, we're in the group, right? It's private stuff. But give me some likes, give me some comments, let me know you're out there. Comment below. If there's one thing you will learn about me, it doesn't matter if one person is watching or 10,000 people are watching. I'm going to give the same energy. I'm going to give the same information. I'm going to give the same content. I'm going to deliver it. And that's actually one of the things that you want to embody as a marketer, because when you first get started, you don't have a big audience, right? You might not have the skills necessarily to build out a group. I think we built out this group in 2 days so far. It's about maybe almost 50 members in the group at this point, and that's fantastic. 2 days, 50 members, that's good. A lot of people can't get 50 friends in 2 days, and we've been able to do it with the group, and we're going to keep growing every single day. And as we grow, we're going to get more and more people to interact, because some people don't interact at 9 o'clock at night. Some people have other obligations at 9 o'clock at night. So that's the cool thing about internet marketing, is that your content is recorded, it's documented, it's saved, and it can always be repurposed so that you could give value. Right? Repurposed so that you can give value. I'm just going to write the word value up here on the wall. Right? Value. Okay? Make sure that word is in your pocket all the time. Right? Make sure that the word is in your pocket like clockwork. Because if you want to grow, you want to get to the next level, you must constantly deliver value until you get to a point where maybe you're making enough money where you don't have to give as much value on a daily, weekly basis. But when you do give it, it's going to be spectacular, right? A lot of people have to get value because they might not have a lot of money to drive traffic to their business. Okay, there's a lot of people that spend thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars a day to send traffic. And what's traffic? That's people seeing your opportunity. So they'll pay for people to see the opportunity. And those people that see the opportunity, a portion of them, a percentage of them will get started in that business. So a lot of people don't have that type of money when they first get started. So to supplement for that money, right, you have to give a tremendous amount of value. You don't have to be this rock star on camera, on video, doing your whole groups and this whole training series. You don't have to do things like that per se. You just got to go find some information that you can share with the marketplace. Every single day I watch videos. I watch videos of Ray Higman, Peter Vong, Eric Thomas. I listen to Jim Rohn audios. Every day I'm listening, I'm reading, I'm gathering content because that's going to give me my value. And then I talk about that content on my profiles, on my Twitter, on my Instagram. I talk about that value and I attract people that like that type of content. Right? So it gives me the opportunity to build those relationships and quickly introduce myself and talk about the opportunity. It's a process, okay? A lot of people get in internet marketing, network marketing, they get into the game and they're looking for this quick release of funding, funds of some sort, right? They're just looking for this real quick way to make money. And ultimately, that's not what you're going to find here when you're building a business online. It's going to take a little bit of time, and it doesn't take a lot, though. You know, we're not talking about weeks upon weeks and months upon months. It can happen fairly quickly. Now, it really can happen fairly quickly, but first you got to have these principles. All right, and if you're here with me, I want you to hit the like button. I want you to comment where you're watching me from. If you're digging the content, let me know. If you got a question, do it. I got the hook up here now so I can watch and see what's going on down there, and it's a lot easier for me to interact. So let's talk about number one. Number one is huge. Daily action plan. Daily action plan. You need to know what you're doing every single day. And here are a couple of things that I'm going to share with you. A couple of high energy. Hi, Mama. It's my daughter. A lot of high energy, simple things that you can utilize to take action immediately, to get organized up here so that you can immediately take action every day. Okay? So, for example, if you sit down on a Sunday night, that's power night, where you sit down and you craft out the week. Right? I'm all about short-term goals. Long-term goals are awesome, but I'm all about short-term goals. What can I do now? Right? What can I do now? How can I get to this goal now as quickly as possible? Okay, so for example, say you got a goal of $2,000 a week, $2,000 a week, and you break that thing down. What do I need to do every day to make sure that I'm getting to $2,000 a week? Right, $2,000 a week. So here's an action sheet number one. This is the Game Changers Academy. I kind of like this one. This is an ideal 12-month vision statement. What they got here, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna break down each one, and these are all free. You can get on the internet. Game Changers Academy. I got this from Peter Bong. He did the Ambition is Priceless mixtape. So if you can Google him, you can look that up, and you can get this Game Changers Academy sheet. I'm gonna try to pull it up to the screen a little bit. You can see it. Okay, hopefully you guys can see it pretty well. But anyway, it has an ideal 12-month vision statement. Okay, I'm kind of looking on the screen here to see what you guys can see. All right, I'm bringing it up a little closer. Probably gotta get a little closer. But anyway, ideal 12-month vision statement. It has some examples. What's important to you? In other words, what are your core values? What are your big 5 of the year? What are your 5 most compelling reasons to hit those goals? What are the key behaviors and habits you must develop? Okay, so this is kind of a yearly thing, right? But it's a good thing to have in your arsenal to get you to start thinking about, all right, what do I want to do before the year's out? Okay, and I said short-term goals, and that includes a year. A year is short-term, and like I don't do that 5-year, 10-year stuff. What can I do this year? Like this year, $250,000. Like that's the goal right this year. So what do I have to do every month, every week, every day to hit that goal? So this is cool for a 12-month setup. That's on the Game Changers Academy website. For my network marketers out there who need to team build, Ray Higdon has a 90-day Blitz daily action tracker. I think that this is phenomenal stuff. Prospecting, recruiting, and enrolling, presentations and meetings. So you literally get to jot down and track everything that you're doing for 90 days straight, right? You take notes at the end of the day or throughout the day. And then we have the 90-day Blitz activity and all the points you get to count up. So if you're a Rank Makers member, this is really cool for Ray Higdon. And whether you do your own or you Google how to do it, that's all that really matters. You just need it. In my group, the 8-step routine, if you go under, there's a file that says my 8-step routine, and there's a link to my 8-step routine where you got your free 8 audios, you got the commitment organizer, and you got the 10K team building strategy worksheet, which is very similar to the 2 that I just showed you. Okay, so it has the 10K team builder strategy worksheet. I call it Get Real, Get Clear, and Get Focused. So you're going to get real, right, on what's the one thing I would do even if I didn't get paid. So you're going to get real about your goals here in this section. Then you're going to get clear. So we're going to focus on some vision. And later on, as the months go by, we're going to work on this content, and we're going to really break it down each section. But right now you can get this 10K team building worksheet right under the My 8-Step Routine file link. All right, so yours for free. Then it talks about the goals here. All right, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. I told you I only focus on 12-month goals here, right? So if you're looking at a 10K month, this is an example of what you're trying to accomplish, right? We have the 10K team building strategy worksheet. Get focused. This is the Get Focused section. So it kind of works on those 8 steps, right? The 8-step routine, right? That you need to focus on and work on every single day, and the task that you need to accomplish every single day, okay? And boom, at the end, you reevaluate everything. So it's a really good sheet. Definitely check that out under the files section in this group. That is the 10K team builder exercise there, and you also got the commitment organizer that shows for free as well. We're going to create more and more documentation for you to get focused. Okay. Number 2, we kind of talked about it. Weekly goals. Uber important, right? Like I said, Sunday or Saturday, you sit down and you map out the next week. Monday starts a brand new week. Maybe Sunday starts a brand new week for you. It's whatever you choose, okay? And you need to know what you're going to be executing throughout that week, because most people get started in home-based businesses. They're doing it part-time, okay? So that means you work a 9 to 5, all right? Some of us are married. We got kids. We got other obligations for our family and our household. Things happen, right? Things come up. So as individuals, we got to make sure we're organized enough that we know exactly what our week look like as far as business, right? Because all these other things will happen, but we need to jot down business first, and then we're going to plan everything else around business. Why? Because business is what pays the bills, right? Business is what gets us to the goals, right? business is what's going to give us that time freedom to then plan our business around family, right? Eventually we'll get there, but right now we got to make sure that we stick on top of our goals if we plan on hitting them in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 12 months, right? Because a lot of you got some big income goals. So unless you're running a tight ship every single week, right, those goals can slip beneath your feet, right? They can slip beneath your fingers, okay? So if you're here with me, guys, I want you to like, share, comment, do all that good stuff. Well, not share, you know what I mean. All right, so weekly goals is super important when it comes to building a business online. You need to know what's going on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. How many videos you're going to make in a week. What's the topics going to be. How many people you want to contact every day. How are you going to contact those people. Are you doing a Craigslist ad, right? Are you doing a Facebook ad? How many people you want to actually get on the phone and talk to. How many leads you want to generate, right? How many sales you want to make every day, right? How much money you want to spend on your advertising. You got to know these things throughout the week, because the more you know, the more clarity you go into the week, you can crush it. You can crush the week. Let me get some water, guys. Right? You can crush the week when you know exactly what you need to do. I mean, straight slam the week, right? When it's organized and it's set up correctly. And then, of course, number 3, goals, right? Goals. Right? You got a daily action plan. I probably should have did this the reverse. I probably should have set weekly goals, daily action plan, okay? And then goals. And maybe even I could have did it this way. Watch this. It's the magic of business too. Get to do it how you want to do it, right? Let's set some goals for the week. Let's do weekly agenda, right? And then we're going to do daily action. I know my handwriting is garbage, but it's okay. Let's do that. Boom. Set your goals for the week. How much money you want to make. How many leads you want to generate. How many sales you want to make each week. How many people you want to talk to, right? What are those numbers? When we know the numbers, and when we say goals, we mean numbers. We mean numbers. Be super specific, okay? Super specific. Give yourself that clarity on how you want the end of the week to feel. Because every day you wake up, you're going to be repeating those goals. You're going to be spitting those goals out like clockwork. Once you get out of bed and you put those 2 feet on the ground and you're getting ready, you're going to start spitting those goals, because you're going to know what you need to accomplish. Even if you don't feel like doing it, you're going to do it anyway, because you have to. You have to take that approach, right? You have to take that approach. You got to get out there and get it done, right? That's numbers, specific numbers. Weekly agenda, okay? We already went over weekly agenda. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. What do those days look like? What time slots do you know specifically I can get this done? I can make this happen. I can shoot this video. I can edit my video. I can post my video. Right? I could do a quick webinar. I could do 4 presentations. I could talk to 8 people. I could send them all the content and information. I could generate some leads. Whatever the case may be. You're doing consulting. Whatever it is. Right? You got to make sure you know exactly what time frames you're doing those things so you can stay on point. And of course, your daily action plan. Right? We chunk everything down. Sometimes we got huge goals. And those goals are scary as hell. You're just like, yo, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can accomplish that. That goal is too damn big. It's scaring the hell out of me. Right? If your goal scares you, that's a good goal. That's a good goal. And that's something that you want to focus on. Having big, scary ass goals. So that's going to make you get off your butt and work. Right? And then you just chunk it down. You want to make $250,000 a year, you got to break it down to what that is per month. You got to break it down to what that is per week. You got to break it down to what that is per day. And boom, you get that daily action plan going. You say, you know what, if I hit this every single day, by the end of the year, this is where I will be. You understand? It's about what we're doing now, every day. You got to maximize on the day, from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. You know, begin before the 9 to 5, after the 9 to 5, before bed, when you wake up, whatever the case may be, wherever you're focusing on, make sure you're focusing on it. Right? Focus on it. Focus on it. Focus on it. That's why I always tell people, get clear, get focused. Right? Get real, get clear, and get focused. That's what we need to be. All right, guys. Yo, where we at? 9:18. That's some good content for the evening. We're going to keep the ball rolling every single day. We're going to be developing people to their best potential through branding, marketing, automation, and personal growth. We're going to get into some PowerPoint presentations, and I'm going to try to keep every training about 20 minutes or so, just enough fuel to get you going, just enough, enough information to just get you thinking, get you rolling, get you pumped every day. You know what I mean? Getting you ready for the next day. A lot of people, get home, they're drained, they're tired, they gotta bust out some calls, they gotta do some different things. But before you go to bed, make sure you're organized and you know what tomorrow's gonna be like, okay? So you don't have to plan tomorrow, you plan it tonight. So when you get up, you sleep, you energize. Once you wake up, you already know what you gotta do, okay? Make sure you go to the file section, my 8-step routine. Check those 8 audios out, the video presentations of what I do every single day to get my business off the ground and running and going and growing and growing and growing. I've been doing this since 2008, so it's fantastic stuff. You want to learn, you want to know what me and my team are doing, you can check out the pinned post and check out that information as well. But most importantly, it's your boy Mike Williams. I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow night. Peace.